Who knew, in my summer car, there was a fate worse than death? If I'd have just walked out of the driveway, I'd pulled to the end of the road and got run over by a cousin and killed, it would probably have us in a better position than the one we're in now. Oh. It's going to be a good stream though today, right? Everybody promise? No problems, no chaos, no catastrophe. Clean. Sothan, Alkarion, Eric, 6-4, Scotty, Kelly, Vim Surf, welcome to the stream. What do you mean day 2 of torture, Sothan? You realise what happened on Thursday? This is the 3rd day. The car has been destroyed by Alkarion, taken to the dump, smashed up, and we have no clue where most of the components are. All I've managed to find so far is the racing exhaust, the passenger seat, and the battery. We are missing both fenders, we're missing the bonnet, we're missing all the bumpers, we're missing the driver's seat. They just love this game. I didn't even check. It's probably not even got the fuel tank. I think today, instead of working on the betterment of the playthrough and the betterment of our relationship and our progress towards the rally, I think today we work on the stability of Giant future. No, the stability of Giant present. That's probably more important, right? Doesn't it, Scotty? Doesn't it? That's why it was the perfect title. Today, I think we need the shit truck fixed, and we need the car home. We need the shit truck delivered back to town if I can write it, which is a challenge in itself. Because then, if anything should happen, I at least have a vehicle in town. And then I think we need to drag the decayed corpse of the car back to the house for post-mortem. Did you actually watch the VOD trim? Have you seen it? Trim, welcome to the stream. Your fucking face. Shut up. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Good morning or good afternoon, whichever fits. Yeah, let's just try and let's just you know what I mean? Let's just settle. Let's have a stream where instead of good things and bad things happening, let's just have neutral things. Yeah? Shit truck back where it belongs, car back where it belongs, try and find all the pieces. I don't fucking know. I've made it too warm in here as well. Just be right back 1 second. Trim, you're in charge. Give me a second. I'm back, we're good. Don't spam midstream break bits. Ronya's banned today. She's not allowed. It's not cloudy. Alright, we're in. Somebody look me in the eye and promise me that today's stream is going to be fine. It's a Tuesday. It seems to be 6, I assume, PM. It would look like PM. Trim, I said look me in the eye, not look over there, Shifty. Giant, let's get your life in order, shall we? The sun's about to go down. Maybe we finish off Tuesday. We could have let's go check it. We'll have a fish barbecue. Let's just nip to get the fish. We'll get that started. We'll tidy up the yard. We'll get everything put in its place. Then, let's go take the van to town. We will pick up the couch from town. We will then head to the junkyard where we will pick up as many parts of the car as we can find in like 20 minutes. Then we will attempt to tow the car home. And then we'll go work on the shit truck. How about that? Last time I looked you in the eye, I ended up pregnant. Trim, not 28 Sully. Actually, I did make that an emote, didn't I? That's my fault. I'll delete it shortly. Cat's welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Did you overcome the My Summer Car depression from yesterday? Do you know, whenever a game kicks my head in, right? If I have a bad stream, I say a bad stream. If I have a problematic stream, or if there's issues, or if there's something I did wrong, or if there's something I've been failing on, I have an insatiable urge to immediately reopen the game after the stream's finished. And yesterday was no exception. It makes me just want to get in and get on with fixing it, or do it right, or learn something, or whatever. So I've been kind of gasping to get back to this. But we're going to start slow today, everybody. Somebody tell Moobot to spam the word slow, capitals, every 50 seconds. I am actually a bit worried that you're getting some hardcore burnout with all the bullshit that's been stacking up on you lately. Nah, we're good. I do still really like this game, and the more it kicks my head in, the more I respect it, but... Ooh, I think the only thing that's been causing me a bit of issue, we'll say lately, is that I'm getting so close to new stuff, and then the bad shit happens. Like, how close have we been to the date that we've been desperate for recently? Moobot say slow 50. / Moobot. Trim, you're the worst moderator I've ever had. Mods, can we unmod Trim, please? Mods? Hello? Hello? Okay, never mind. Right, let's have a fish barbecue to start. I feel like this is kind of the speed. Would you like Finland FM on, or Doomhaus FM? Look at all these lovely fish. Look at this. Yeah, no, I'm good for burnout, though. Can't really burn out when you don't play a game very much, right? Even though I played it for a year. When I talk about the end of the playthrough coming up, it's not that I want rid of My Summer Car in any way. It's that I'm just excited for the big list of stuff we've got planned after it. If I can survive in real life that long. What do you mean, lie? This is easily the most unique game I've ever played. Name a game even similar to My Summer Car. Because there's like Mon Bazoo and all those kind of games, but they just don't have what My Summer Car has. Why is your force of habit calling me out? Name 5 women. Sporty, ginger, scary, sneezy, bashful, dopey, posh, and baby. Next challenge. Blitzen, yeah, Jason Orange, and... Yes, there we go. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. I'm going to put all the stuff away. We're going to tidy up. We're just going to have a nice, calm start. Gwynblade, good afternoon. Cilantro. You've summoned him, Trim. That's what just happened there. We'll put the Christmas lights away. Have you heard, everybody? Have you heard the news? There are reports on the news on the radio that there is snow coming in early December in Pereyavi. Imagine. A window wrap will look great on the car. Thanks, Trim. Yeah, I appreciate it. The nice lady said it looks lovely. Upside down in the dump currently. Cilantro hosted Blind Date. Oh, you just made me sad now thinking that Silla's died. Thanks, Scotty. See, life's good when you tidy up. Look. He actually dented beyond recognition the boot. Alkarion, you've got a lot to answer for. I nearly called today's stream Alkarion is dead to me, but I assumed it would be seen as drama. So I wrote it in Discord instead. Trim, I'm sorry. I should have broke it to you a bit smoother than that. I came in a little hot with that news. It's true. At least the turbo badge somehow survived. The only thing that's not bolted down, but everything that is bolted down is lost. We're going to have to do an inventory on what's missing. There was a Laura sad people when she died, yeah. Pet. Look. These are for Grandma. We probably will call and ask for them shortly. Seen one other of these car build games lately, the Slavarian Trucker.
Instead of coolant, Jothan, tell us, have you heard of our Lord and Savior?
It's kind of cool because you can Frankenstein together the craziest cars from parts from all types of vehicles, like a dragster with a steamroller thing as back wheels and stuff. What was that one that Azzy posted a trailer of lately? It was like a sort of like a weird survival horror game, but it was quite high budget. Oh fuck, what was that game called? That looked quite good. But a bit more of a story game than like a car mechanic simulator. It was like post-apocalyptic. And that Landlord Super just looked a bit too tee for me. There's something about My Summer Car. Its humour exists in the fact that it doesn't oversell it, does it, in any way? It's just very, I don't know, it's oddly dry. Don't show, but tell, yeah. Okay. Everything's going back together nicely. Can't die if you're just doing odd jobs around the house, right? Need to check on these, don't I? Are they good? They're good. I've not had beers in the house for a very long time. I don't actually drink in this game, have you noticed? I don't know if I'm going to get exiled from Finnish culture for it. So I'm on the table, bollocks to it. I'll save them for next time nice lady's over, if she's conscious enough to drink them. It's fine, it's fine. I had a proper tidy up in ages. And then we'll put the hoist, I suppose, back in the garage. There's a pile of old Keelute bottles. Hey, I tell you what we might do. Given I'm not really... No, I can go and buy another batch, can't I, tomorrow? Oh, no! My Summer Car, listen, I'm not in the mood for this today. This is a quiet day. This is for the last two streams. We're beyond that now. Can you relax, please? So the stream title was the answer to describe My Summer Car in 2 words, right? It's quite a good stream title. Even I'll admit. Have you used that hoist after it went insane the other day? I have, cats, yeah. Sarah Camera, welcome to the stream. Doing alright. Doing not too bad. It was morphing into a new doctor. Farewell. Hopefully you don't come back as David Tennant. Alright, let's prepare for the journey tomorrow. The bucket seat is just so I can get in the car and start, right? Press 1 if bot. Cheeky welcome to the stream. Oh shit, I haven't actually checked on the fish. I need to make sure that... Please don't have burnt while I've not been concentrating. Oh, perfect timing. Pretty good. Cheeky, good afternoon. Right, we've got 4 more food now, so I don't have to go and buy whatever it's called. You completed Far Cry 3, you finally done it. That big bombastic final mission. Oh, that game's of its time, but it's good. It is fun. The game only crashed one time today. What? Don't know who's lying more. You or the bot? I want a Far Cry 4. I could say, yeah, Blood Dragon. That'll do your headaches good, cheeky. All them flashing lights and neon fucking colours. Right, we're starting this coffee in a second. I just don't want these fish to go to bed. In fact, speaking of going bad, let's just throw it on the floor. Have you never played it now? You always forget it exists. Again, that is another thing that's very of its time, right? It's got Michael's Bairns in it. I'm from New Zealand. But a few people asked me to play it this time around. Yeah, why not, right? And you didn't die in the whole playthrough. Good. Do a franchise playthrough, cheeky. Play the second one. Just to upset cheeky. Just to upset Siddles. Lovely. Alright, I'll go put this back, and then that's at least a couple of chores done. We've got stuff tidied up. We've sorted out the fish. They bought you 1 and 2, so they're on the list. Good shit. I really like that second game. I know it's a lot of people like the series changed away from that a little bit, didn't it, and got a bit sort of like fun open world sort of theme parky. But that second game, I've got a lot of love for that game. By the way, on Siddles in New Zealand, it's Australia, but I recently learned the original part is kind of near Siddle. Original Perth is kind of near Siddles. Yeah, there's a Perth in Scotland. They didn't put it on the far end of the country in Scotland, though, to all other civilization. Okay, good start, good start. I think that's why I'm not going to enjoy 1 or 2 that much. Yeah, you're more in for the whole bombastic kind of action-packed stuff. Let's turn it like that. I have no fucking clue if any of this superstition that I go through every time actually works. And we actually proved that putting the fish thing on the island where you first get it seems to yield more... I say proved and then seems to with a wince. It seems to yield more fish. I bet there's an area somewhere where you can put it and it just overflows. If you do know, don't tell me. You can hear Sothan from here. So long and thanks for it, yeah. Sothan speaking out of his bottlenose. You can hear, listen. That's just the adverts now. I need to try and think of them as different games, so I don't expect modern Yeah, good call. It's weird that modern Far Cry is already like 11 years old, isn't it? I was wondering if maybe Scotty's place might be nice because he has such a fancy grill.
Breaking news: Stubbler's been found trapped under a Satsuma again. If only he put as much time and effort into staying alive as he does into his intricate engine assembly.
Right, let's look into supplies for tomorrow. I've got the I'm going to take the normal spanner set instead of. I might take some beers just in case I get thirsty. Alright, I'm going to do something that I've not done for the playthrough, that a lot of the people have now and again asked me why I don't do it. You want to see a trick that is no news at all to normal My Summer Car players, but it's not something we've done a lot of. I'm going to bed in a minute, so if this backfires, it won't be a problem. It's gone 9 PM, and we need an early start tomorrow. We've got a lot of bullshit to do. A mother macaroni has laid a baby in the bushes. Oh, and it's spoiled. Did I, Scotty? I have no memory of this. What did I do? Just find it spoiled and throw it over my shoulder? What do you mean compost it, Sothan? It goes on the roof. Think of the environment. Yeah, if you fill the thing with... Okay, if this isn't true, I'm going to get really drunk really quick. But this is now filled with water. Just about to get to the top. Timing masterclass, as always. Then go... Why is it listed as Keelyu if it's not? I wonder if the game just lists it as really weak Keelyu, but I should be able to... Okay, that was really, really good hydration. I'm just going to wee in the shower. So now, with the spare bottles, I suppose I've got some emergency fluids in the car with me that isn't alcoholic. I think I discovered this by accident. Oh no, I think somebody might have accidentally let slip. I think it was Martin. Or he said something a little too heavy that pointed me to this. But, kind of works. Is that what the Zoomer version of that stupid Bop It thing says? Yeah. Can't bust it. Twist it. Cancel it. What do you mean, idiot? Who's an idiot? Am I an idiot? Yeah. Right, I might fill one more, then we've got 2 for our journey. Just emergency fluids. I might put them in the footwell just to separate them out, actually, because if they're both listed as Keelyu... Oh, you're all idiots for being here. Can I see it when you got... My hunger bar seemed to go down, but it might always go down when you drink. I don't know. Or it might just... your hunger bar might go down with Keelyu, but because this is... listed as Keelyu, but very, very weak to the point of 0 alcohol. I don't know. I'm not actually quite sure if I can still get arrested for... Speaking of, jerry cans. Yeah, we'll fill both of those while we're in town. Alright, bedtime. How's that? Nothing wrong's gone wrong. Sorry, nothing bad has happened and nothing has gone wrong since I've been playing so far. And I even stood near a body of water. Okay. Maybe not tired enough to sleep very long. Please don't wake up in the middle of the night. Fuck.
With our new instant engine kit, your Satsuma can be road ready in seconds. Not responsible for any spontaneous combustion. Instant engine for when you value time over safety.
Okay, something's gone wrong, but only briefly. Can I even get out to turn... Okay, wait. I may have gone to bed a little early. Well, not being incredibly tired, but that's fine. What we're going to do is watch some late night TV.
Remember when one of Jerrycans popped out at the Brit Awards?
Yes, Gwynblade, it was very formative in my upbringing. Teletext is this. No, I don't want teletext, I'm doing. I was going to check the lottery numbers then. Fucking hell. Gwynblade, thank you for the bits. So this should slowly increase my fatigue. Everybody, if you'd like to get tired with me, just stare very closely at the pixels. Are these even considered pixels? Were they called pixels on a CRT? Surely, right? I love the detail. I know I talk about this every time, but I can't get enough of the fact that this CRT is actually functioning as a CRT in this game. It's not just a fucking MP4. So they're not called pixels, so then. So what are these little... It's just a word. I know exactly how a CRT works. I don't know what these little bands of 3 were called. But yeah, the fact that this isn't This isn't an MP4 in the place of the TV screen or whatever. This is an actual... Oh, it's so good. So unnecessary, and I love it. We'll get fatigue to about half, maybe. Although that might use up too much of tomorrow. I mean, for the sake of the conversation, they function as pixels, right? But I don't actually know what they're called. But look. Oh, it's so good. I'm so happy with how it works. Even though I just saw a slight inconsistency on it, but that's fine. Alright. Okay, that's one is out. It is now 2:30 with half a fatigue bar. What do you reckon? 8 a.m. maybe? 9? 8 a.m. Bang on. Heard many call them pixels because no one knows what to call them, yeah. They're like little... Because they're in little clumps of 3, aren't they? And it's the group of 3 that's important because they all colour shift, which creates the image. The scan lines, yeah, but the scan lines... Roosterbot, welcome to the stream, by the way, good morning. Scan lines are all of each group of 3 horizontally across from side to side, right? Isn't it the full horizontal line that is the scan line? Because it doesn't go from frame to frame to frame to frame, does it, on a CRT? It goes from bottom to top. I think. Azzy, welcome to the stream. CRTs in slow motion are interesting. Yeah, it is. It's cool stuff. There's a slow-mo guys video on it, which is a channel that's usually about daft fun stuff, but one of them went in on how a CRT works. It's fascinating. Azzy Rooster, welcome to the stream. Triad, if Jack PT knows what... Yeah, there you go, Triad, because it's the sets of 3, right? Because the CRT... Yeah, they only do RGB. Off the top of my anus, pixels in CRT screens work a bit differently. A typical CRT has an output of 480 for its resolution, which is low. Instead of rows and rows of individual pixels, CRT uses lines. These lines were constructed with cathode ray tubes which fed the image onto the screen in lines. So it's like groups of 3, the R, the G and the B, in 3 sets to different like temperatures, isn't it? And then a scan line is the whole horizontal row, which goes from top to bottom to top. I don't know. Thank you, My Summer Car. But, as you can see, My Summer Car is replicating that to produce the image, not just playing it. It's so good. Draws from top to bottom extremely fast. It's refresh rate, per se. Yeah, that's the thing. We find ourselves talking about this stuff in terms of monitors, don't we? Because that's our frame of reference at the moment. Right. Car is still upside down in the dump. I need to go there and start piecing together as many parts as I can find. But to do that, I might eventually be dragging the thing home. So what I need to do now is nip to the shop, which should be open by the time I get there. We'll grab Keelio ingredients, and I'm going to grab the couch. And I'm going to take the couch south, because I need that with me. We're going to work on the car for a little bit, try and piece all the bits together, and maybe, if I'm feeling confident, tow the car home.
And now for the latest in the cheeky news. Not content with simply beating the game, he's now attempting to finish it backward.
Don't you look at me like that, cheek. Rub it in, radio man, rub it in. It stands for picture element. Surely you'd say pixels too. It's essentially the same. Every element is just every little element is just excited by a cathode ray on an LCD. It's individual diodes, but principally it's similar. Yeah, I think you shouldn't say pixels, but for the sake of conversation, it doesn't hurt if you do. It's close enough. My father-in-law's given me an old CRT I stored away, and I'm actually quite thankful. They come in handy for retro gaming. Yeah, you can put the CRT effect on, can't you? But it's not quite the same. Satan, welcome to the stream. Dark. Close enough. Alright. On our mission. Satan, how are we? Listen, My Summer Car and a CRT. Of all the games to play on it, of all the modern games, not too bad. You've got a Pong game that only works on a CRT. Do you know, when it came time to replace all our CRTs with flat screens and of whatever flavour, I was not that excited for it, really. I was in no rush. If my CRT hadn't have broken, I'd probably done another 4 or 5 years with it. I fucking was. I guess I wasn't using that kind of stuff a great deal. And it was only 2008 where I stopped using the last CRT. The wiki element is generic. Like, in most digital displays, pixels are the smallest element that can be manipulated through software. Yeah, then I suppose. Yeah, true. So maybe pixels is the correct word, but it just doesn't show up on a modern CRT for some reason. CRTs are still fundamentally more capable technology. Just cumbersome, aren't they, I suppose. Right, pleasant drive today. Now I'm destined to find someone that's made a CRT that can handle 1080p. I've got a curve. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, the element equals the article, gotcha. Scratch my comment about 1080p. I've seen them do much larger resolutions now that I remember. Only if you define cumbersome as ridiculously hard to look about. Poor old slops. You forget, don't you, that pre, 2004 or whenever the major revolution in LCD and plasma tellies came about, everybody's TV was in the corner for a reason.
Actually, Stubler, in my setup there wasn't. It was the...
You know what I mean. Yeah, they were a fucker to take to and from school every day. That's why everybody had them little compact ones with a VHS player in the bottom, right? Remember when they came about in 2000 and everybody went wappy for it because all of a sudden you had... Then again, I played pretty much every game I've ever played on one of those. A 32-inch CRT, Jesus. We had one of my parents at one point that needed 2 people and gloves to lug it about. I swear the underside was made of razors. Yeah. I'm not too misty-eyed over the fact that they're not around anymore, but I've got a little bit of love for them. Just not logistically, as we say. As a kid, I once took a screenshot of a TV with an analogue camera and was so disappointed when the picture came back with nothing weeks later when I developed it. Yeah, it goes all dark, doesn't it? And it only shows half the frame. Or whatever you'd call a frame. Super new thin TVs make me nervous. Yeah, that's the opposite side. If you dropped a 32-inch CRT down the stairs would break before the TV did. But it's not the same for a flat screen, is it? Things feel like they break when you look at them funny. Terrifying. I had a 24-inch CRT that I remember thinking was massive. It had handles on the top so I could carry it to my friend's house for a LAN. Still got a 14-inch one that we got for the Atari ST when we were kids. It'll last forever, I'm sure. My mum had a CRT until she died in 2015. 72 centimetres. Whew. Would they weigh 50 kilo or something? It's insane. I had to throw out 3 of those and 2 broken ones. I thought it was going to say 72 inch. Imagine. You got a 10-inch one just for the NES usage. Yeah. Remember that craze in 2018 where everybody was buying them NES minis and everybody went mad, desperate for we need a Dreamcast one, we need an N64 one, and then nobody ever plays them. Still have a few, got 2 right near me. A big old 17-inch CRT. Jesus, I'll carry on. It's making me feel sort of happy thinking about this. I don't know why. Maybe I am a bit misty-eyed over them. Dropping the 32-inch CRT on the stairs, I'm sure, would cause a new fault line. You still got the minis, yeah? You play Mario at times. I have the NES Mini, same, rarely used it. It's a nice thing to have, though, isn't it? To look at, definitely. I suck at Mario so bad. Games were difficult back then. We had a 15-inch TV fall off a TV stand near the top of the wall. Side was dented, but it still worked perfectly. It bounced off a bass amp near the bottom of its descent. How was the bass amp? I'm wanting one of those handheld consoles that have all the retro game systems on them. Yeah. I think that's the trouble with retro gaming, isn't it? I mean, I've always stated it's relatively unstreamable unless you specify, but like, it's mostly just there to tinker with, isn't it? To have a go on, play a little bit, but it never really holds. There are exceptions, of course. There are people that just obsess over these things, and they're legends, but you never really want to play them as much as you do you? As you think you do. See how many hours I have on my GBA, but I'm not saying that. Would you say you are the standard surfer? I remember these 15 grand things, $1,000 more things that stood, euros that stood in electric stores, nearly 2,000, and probably weighed 300 kilos. You play for half an hour and go, fuck this. 300 kilos, Christ. You just couldn't buy one if you lived in a second story, could you? You might as well buy a fucking snooker table. Get a Steam Deck for retro gaming, that's probably the answer. The base amp was fine, those things were built to last too. Do you know, I once, my friend once borrowed my N64. I think I've told this story before. And it was in like a backpack, and I went to pick it up late at night, and his kid sister, who was like 7 or something at the time, was kicking off. I just got rear-ended. Was kicking off for whatever reason. And she picked the bag up before he got a chance to give it to me and threw it overarm, out of the door, across the street and onto the concrete, and it probably went 15 feet in the air. I hate meeting the bus on that. And the fucking thing, controllers, games, console and all, still works and is still upstairs. Yeah, if I drop this fucking Xbox or whatever that's behind me, I have the Pi unconnected next to me on my desk. I've got RetroArch installed on a Fire Stick. The Pi tends to be used on holidays. I suppose when you get a chance to use it, right? Saying that, I'm talking about if you have a retro gaming. This is built on vanilla WoW. You have no idea how many hours I've logged on NES Tetris. Oh yeah, Tetris is a different thing. The mobile games just never do it, do they? I've got the current one and it's just not. You have to watch like 3 ads between rounds and stuff. How do you even manage to play a GBA emulator after consuming so much Keelue? I'm not sure what the standard is, but I would say if I'm placed somewhere randomly, I'm most likely placed in the standard range. Thanks, though, then. I guess 68% would be the standard. 13.5 to be Sigma out, 2.5, 0, 2 Sigma, etc. Yeah, we're glad you're here, so then. But yeah, to use a lot of them little mini consoles. Retro gaming is niche, but we treat it like it's not. And we always think we're part of that niche until you get your Dreamcast Mini in front of you and realise you don't actually want to play it, for the most part. Hello, yes. Are we well? I am here for a specific reason which I have completely forgot. Oh yeah, kill you ingredients. It's definitely not niche. I always, when you look at Twitch and stuff, you very rarely see a lot of retro stuff other than like speedruns, etc. I suppose that's not a
Miten
very good
kyllä noihin
metric for the
viinaksi
wider.
ennen koosta?
Excuse me, I was talking to
Minulla
Sotha.
rupeaa silmä harittamaan, kun ottaa vähän terävää.
Hello, right. 139 marks, that includes the fuel. Do I need... I probably need fluids, don't I? I'll buy another motor oil, another clutch fluid, and then... no. I don't know if my oil filter's flown off, I don't know if my bulbs are broken, so I'll buy 2 bulbs. You've met Alkirion down the street, right? Absolute son of a... Recently seen a video where someone... I'll be back in a minute, I'm filling the jerry cans. Recently seen a video where someone compared an OG NES controller with a new one from the Mini. Huge difference in quality. What, from the original to the Mini one? Which was better? Yeah, yeast, definitely. Going to be going to a nursing home and shopping around for a CRT so I can play Super Smash Bros. Without the delay. Have to bribe a museum curator in order to procure one for the nursing home. Really? In this scenario, I would be one of the elderly. Oh, I see. I don't know if I'd go with the idea that retro gaming is not a niche of the wider gaming market. I guess, but that's the thing, right? The word retro is so unbelievably subjective, which is why it's very difficult to, to stream it. Because retro for me and retro for you are 2 completely different things. In this scenario, I'm old and I'm in the nursing home and probably must have my nappy changed every few hours due to incontinence. Stublet. Wait, what have I not concentrated on? I'll help you steal a CRT from a museum, but you have to share. I get 2 days a week for helping. What, 2 days off your sentence? Imagine saying you listen to retro music. Well put. Yeah, that kind of defines my entire point. Yeah, it is a term, and I suppose it's hard to define because it does exist. I don't know. The difference in input display... Oh, sorry, Cats. The OG ones are better build quality. Yeah, but that's probably why they're all still around, right? They were a bit of a cash grab, weren't they, them things? The difference in input delay from a flat screen to a CRT is minimal in time, but feels huge when you're actually playing. Literally, the first time I played on CRT, I was mistiming everything for at least 2 hours. Yeah, it's crazy, right? It's like, my camera and my voice on here is... My camera would be real-time, but my voice is slightly delayed because of... because it's been processed through a program to clean it up and get all the background noise and stuff out of it. So I have to delay my camera ever so slightly to make sure that when I speak, it's lined up. God, I've gone fucking ready. You can tell the heating's on too much. If I have the camera delay on, we're talking 120 milliseconds is about the average. Sometimes it strays, and if I put it on 125, it looks normal. If I put it on 130, fucking way off. We're talking 5 milliseconds, yet for some reason you can really tell. And it's not perfect now, like I tinker with it at the start of every stream during the test recording. It's crazy. So, input delay on a controller or something, I can understand it would be huge. Right. Thank you. Yours was the same trim. I hated audio stuff for streaming. It is nowhere near as easy as it initially looks, is it? Dougie, welcome to the stream. Watched yesterday's recording and saw some bullshit. How are things? It's been terrible, Dougie. Terrible, awful, terrible. It's one of the things that put you off streaming. Dougie, good morning. Yeah, it's been shit. How are we, Dougie? It's been terrible the last 2 streams, actually. My girlfriend got run over. My grandma phoned me from the dead. I got hit by a rally car. I tipped the shit truck over again. My car got smashed up and scattered everywhere yesterday. And I won the lottery. We also stack stuff these days that impacts input delay, so it's never just about the display. Yes, the specifics of that. Yeah, but I'm just talking about the specifics of tiny milliseconds of delay when it comes to that stuff. It's huge, right? Whether it's from the controller or the whatever. netcode or display. What do you use to pre-process the voice? A virtual cable to reroute and what software? I can do it through OBS now, but before I couldn't. I use Reaper. Doesn't help that OBS keeps forgetting what the sound sources are when I switch seats. Yeah, good old OBS. Everybody complains about OBS updates. For some reason, I don't get OBS updates and haven't updated it since 2018. But it didn't broke, so I won't need to fix it. Every single layer of filter and adds delay. Wireless controllers being the main one, yeah. You saw her get run over, also saw Alkarion being an arsehole. Dougie, this playthrough has been brutal. And it continues to be brutal. If it ain't broke, don't worry about all the security fixes you're missing. Probably. The thing is with OBS though, that, like, so many things regularly change that makes you have to change everything. I'm alright with it. Update everything else. Right, is that going to fit in there and kill me? Or kill me? No? Are we good? Good? Are we good? We're good. They put you off stream? Oh, you're just faffing with audio? Yeah, it's an issue. Unless you're in like an enclosed room or something. Finally saw your date/failure. Girlfriend seemed oddly pleased. She did, didn't she? Yeah, I don't really know what happened there, Dougie. So, nothing beats security more than being a smart end user. You know me better than to call me that, Rooster. Right, let's go look for car parts. Streaming with babies around is a nightmare, yeah, but... Would you have still had children if you knew how much it would affect your streaming career, Trip? Excuse me? Of course not, could you? I am above average. How dare you? Yeah, I don't know why the girl got out with the car yesterday in such a good mood. She got in the Ferndale, said, "This isn't your car, is it?" I was like, "No, let me just nip to the shop to get some supplies." And then by the time I'd got out 45 seconds later, she was like, "Thanks. See you later." I attempt to stream. Usually it's cut short by temper tantrums and dad things. We shouldn't have such a short temper, Rooster. I forgot to have kids, so streaming is undisturbed. Oh, everybody stretch. Right, let's find the pieces of the car. Let's just have positive news to start off with. Things have been going alright so far. We've nearly done an hour without catastrophe. Sometimes it's me throwing the temper tantrum, sometimes it's my son. That's because you make bad decisions in games. And he can tell. Kids are very perceptive. Right, everybody just beam positive energy at your monitors right now. Or your CRTs. Because we're going to find the car, we're going to flip it up onto its wheels, we're going to find all the pieces, we're going to put the car together, it's going to start, and we're going to tow it home and live happily ever fucking after. I don't believe it either, but we might as well wish and hope and pray. What I really need to find is the seats. I need the fenders and everything, don't I? I think the fuel tanks probably come off. Maybe the exhaust pipe as well. We've got the back box, got the battery, we've got the boot lid. Maybe we just park up and go for a walk. I can drink while I'm here because I've got the faux Keelue. Did I buy sausages while I was in the shop? I didn't, did I? Has anybody got a memory that works? I don't know, actually. I don't think I did I? Okay, here's the car. We've arrived. Got to throw yours out? What, your son? Oh, your sausages.
Jyhmikö päätä ja vaivaako armoton kankkunen?
Maybe I
Ei
did.
hätää. Ilokaasu Ojutkangas on avannut uuden klinikan Ouluun. Enää ei tarvitse
Okay.
matkustaa Helsinkiin asti, vaan
Hello, car. How are we?
jossa ammattitaitoinen henkilökuntamme hoitavat suuremmatkin alta-aikayksikön. Tule Ojutkangas.
I need to find... Because the engine looks fine, oddly. But I need the battery, which is around. I have lost... I need the boot lid, I need the left fender, I need the right fender. Is the fuel tank on? No, I need the fuel tank. I need the exhaust pipe is missing. No, the boot lid I've got, yeah. Have I got the headers? Yeah, so the exhaust pipe. Front bumper. Yeah, I need the front bumper. Battery's in the Ferndale. Oh, fuck yeah, it is. I didn't bring the battery. Did I take the fucking battery home and then not...
Voi saatana!
Okay, that was stupid. I've had better ideas. So... somewhere here is all of those components. I found the back box for the exhaust on top of one of these piles of shite. But I can't find anything now. Does anything pop back in over there? Something has. Two things have. Hang on a minute. So yesterday I logged out, logged back in, the boot lid appears. I've logged out, logged back in again, and both fenders have appeared. Have they actually fallen through the map and they're respawning one by one as opposed to being spread out? That's actually the bonnet in one of the fenders. So I didn't take the Ferndale back in time, Rooster, and Alkarion has punished me. As we can see here. Is it a case of just standing here and logging out and back in a few times until it all pops back in? Because I've not found it. Then again, I found the car seat somewhere else, didn't I? He did, Rooster, yeah, because he's a bastard. Hence the title of today's stream. Let's right. I'll tow the car out. We'll park it near the toilet, and I'll just start putting shit back on the car in order, and then we'll know what we need at the end, right? I'm gonna start rolling a little bit. I need my controller on my lap for this. Oh, this is so sad. Would you be alright with me just logging out and back in a few times? This is going to pull this, is it? Because I wonder if there's like a queue for things respawning. Why isn't the controller? Wipers, fuck off. Honestly. Hello. So I wonder if all of the components fell through the world, and there's like a queue, because every time I log out and back in, another piece appears. Jesus. Pretty good, right, Mina? It's a double. Mina, welcome to the stream. Come on, come on. Come on. Handbrake's not on, is it? I don't think. Never been through this before, that's for sure. You are a dedicated man. Please don't hit that tree. My summer car has actually been playing nice today. I've not found all the parts yet though, no. I think so, Cats, because every time I log in, out and back in, a new piece appears. So I assume that there's maybe for some reason it wasn't supposed to go like this and parts have fallen through the floor. Thandir, good afternoon, welcome to the stream. You can tell when the Danish bus gets into Doomhaus town, look. Both of them got off at the same time. So I might just have to, yeah, oh, okay, the handbrake wasn't off.
Voi saatana!
Okay. Please God, he was meant to get the bad ending. Thandir, I've not had the bad ending, but I've had the... If there's such a thing as a second act in my summer car, I've had all the bad ones in a line. Just not the ending. Alcarion is an evil genius. Yeah, I was going to call today's stream Alcarion is dead to me, but I thought that might be a little bit contentious. Not with Alcarion, but I'm assuming people would think there'd been some drama. Yeah, I might just have to reload a couple of times. I'll do it once just to test it, but if it's that the game's slowly trying to respawn stuff for me, then it's the way to get the stuff back, I suppose. Hello? Tyre God, welcome to the stream. Good day, Doomhaus Gaming, mods and chat. How are we, Tyre Game? Tyre God, sorry. Be nice, mods. A functioning evil of something. Trim, you're not a mod. As we could tell earlier by your pitiful display with Moobot. Actually, I got a note. Was it yesterday? Moobot came in the chat at the start of the stream and was like, Moobot is going away soon unless you give it these permissions. Ooh. I've not done it. He's not a rocker either with that hairdo. He's a scene kid, Gwynblade. Get him. Alright, good. We're slowly piecing the Giant Right's life back together. Thandir! See, this is why we need mods. Maybe one day. It didn't move out. It did, pretty much, yeah. It was like, oh, you need to change your chat rules or something because the way Twitch chat has something to do with the API, I'm sure. And it's like, you need to update it or Moobot's functionality will go away. Woo! So I think Moobot's going to end up going away. Is that a Moobot thing specific to your stream? I don't know, it just popped up in chat when I went live on Monday, 6/4. I don't know what's changing. Right. The respawn fairies have delivered our left fender. Look at the fucking state of the car now. It's even worse than it... Oof. It's fine. I should have bought a spare battery, shouldn't I? I can't believe I didn't. Look how far away from the... Lingerie Penguin. Java, welcome to the stream. Fuck me sideways how it's snowing today. The streets be paralysed. What, you not? Can't you get into work or anything? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Java, how's things? How did I flip it? How did I flip what? The car? I wonder what that move stuff even is. Even in 98 there was a plugin for MIRC which could read your hardware and people would use it to flex their specs. It required a moo.dll. Weird. in before you lose a teeny tiny piece that you'll never find and the car won't run because of it. That would be too my summer car for me. I don't like being in this dump because of the bugs. Sound is aggressive, and for once it's not on me. Just got back home from work, it took me double the usual time to get home. Would the reindeer not play games? Speaking of not playing games, thank you. I really need to pay Alkarion to fix this, but I daren't pay Alkarion for shit anymore. Car, oh, I did I flip it back up? The car's actually quite easy to push back over, Scotty. It's really light. Oh, the door's bent. Right, let's check all the areas where shit's been respawning. One's been respawning here, and one respawned on the road. It was the car seat, right? Is there anything out here on the road? No. Biked across town in the snow. Have you got snow tyres on your bike? It's okay, 90-year-old doors were like that. So, Jawa, I didn't pay the mechanic... I didn't return the mechanic's car that I borrowed while he was fixing my windscreen. I didn't return it in time, and as a result, he took my car to the dump, smashed it up, and scattered all the pieces. There's nothing yet, right? So we'll do our first back out and back in and see if it changes anything. See if we get something new popped into existence. We'll work it out. Alright, let's go do it now. Let's save and reload here at the toilet. Not so much road rage, just garage rage, yeah. With my questionable mechanic. The muffler was a bit away, but not horribly far. What's the furthest part? So, the car, the seat was over there, Cats, and the muffler was like here, so I don't know whether they'll just fly about. I discovered this yesterday, by the way. While I was studying raging, I was like, this fucking lamppost, look at that, it's been lent over, someone's hit it with a car. And I said, you can probably climb it. What a beautiful dump. I can't see anything else. That's where the car was. Would have seen something if it was around there. Alright. Luckily there's no fall damage in this game. But it doesn't matter, I've got very strong shoes. I'll just log out and straight back in. I won't worry about thirst. Because it advances time a little bit, and I don't think it's going to put me in the red and kill me when I log back in. But then again, my summer car acts in strange ways. I'm not going to comment if those are climbable IRL. I don't think any of us have got the strength in our ankles to do that anymore. What's that hut in the field, though? That's the drag strip, Cats, you know, where the score sheet is and stuff. The little white, like, tent that you can see. Welcome to the new photos. Right, let's get the music files back in, just in case this works. Are we good? We're good. Right, let's see if anything's respawned. Because it seems like every time I come in, there's a new piece in the area around the toilet. Alright. So I can hear Cats, and you always forget the guy on the boat is Cats. Funny thing, was watching a short version of the old Top Gear 1980s Teenage Car Challenge. I'm tempted to get me a Vauxhall Nova without keys. You don't need keys for them. It's like the Metro, you could open them with a with any bank or credit card. You just sort of force the corner in and the whole lock barrel would turn with just a bit of flimsy plastic. Alright, I've got nothing back this time. I'm still missing fuel tank, exhaust, and right fender. No, Cats, it was just it's just what we called Opal in this country. I don't think they were ever separate. It's just a bit like just a different name in this territory. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anybody knows more than that. Take out the hazard switch, flip it upside down, then plug it in again, then bump start. You're now a proud driver of a car you don't own. Well, at least you don't have to save up much money. You seem to have a method of getting one already. Right. I suppose I'll... Old cars with locks being cleaned ever can be unlocked with any object that fits in the lock, yeah. Okay, that song's super loud. Maybe I'll do a quick few laps around, because I've not actually had anything respawn, which I thought I would. Oh, wait for the glow plugs. Let's have a drink as well. I do miss the days when cars were shit. And as a teenager, you could fix them yourself. I know it was terrible and it was unsafe, but it was nice to be able to sort of have a bit of just for a layman to be able to do this sort of stuff. That's exactly the spirit that this game's playing on, right? It's the nostalgia that this game's built on. I'll have a smoke while the glow plugs warm up. About BMWs, you can unlock it with a spoon because the door lock is so worn. The Nova is a Corsa, that's why I was wondering. I've never heard of it. Oh, they started using the Corsa name in the UK in like the mid to late 90s, but it was a completely different car to the Nova. Probably switching and swapping names between territories, right? It's a British thing. By the 90s, GM told them to straighten up or be considered bloody... What? I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I used to take out and clean the car back in the 70s. Feels like I need a degree to pop the hood off now. Exactly, yeah. Most of it's all electric and big plastic covers over all the engine blocks and stuff. One dude trailered his escort to the garage I worked at because he's locked his keys in it. He was a bit pissed when I just took a flathead screwdriver and unlocked it. I miss them days. When we used to first pass our tests, and you used to get like cars that were worth, well, it's hard to say because of current, but cars were so cheap you could buy. They cost about as much as like 3 takeaways. And it was endlessly breaking. If ever we went anywhere in a big group, there was always someone that had broken down every 20 minutes. Oh, it's making me nostalgic now. Maybe we should find a game that's about being a teenager with an old car. Do you know what, Jower? I don't look. I just pay it. I don't know if there's a sharp increase, but mine's going up in the next 12 months. There's a certain number of things that I can't change, so I just pay them, even if I could save myself a bit of money shopping around. Things broke, but they were cheap to fix, exactly. You didn't have to go straight to a major dealer to fix simple things. Right, I'm not seeing any other components anywhere. So a recipe for a Model T the other day, $650. A recipe? Oh, you mean a receipt for one? Like a... Oh, a receipt, yeah, what, from at the time? That's a lot of money back then, is it not? Yeah, I'm not finding any more bits, which means that our fuel tank, driver's seat, exhaust pipe, and one of the fenders are lost. Well, Top Gear had a funny ass tip for someone who's not British. Why would you buy a Renault Clio 182 instead of a Ford Fiesta RS? Because the Renault is 2 or 3 groups lower, so it was like £5 cheaper. There was a weird period in the the late 2000s where insurance just went through the ceiling for some reason, but I don't know if it's settled off. I've been grandfathered in for like 50 for coming up 20 years now, so I don't know what it's like for somebody just passing their test, but I imagine it's a fucking extortion. Right, this music is so fucking loud. Stop. I'm going to do one more save and quit and see what happens, and if not, we'll just head off back and maybe Alcarian will sell us a replacement fuel tank. Looked up that Renault Clio 182. What era was that? I'm not quite sure I remember. Which is the 182? Suppose if it was a Fiesta RS, we're talking what? Is it I can remember them Williams Clios, the Mark 1. They were like navy blue, the sort of flagship one was navy blue with gold wheels. It looked so good. Oh, is it one of the fucking VR6 things with the big fat wings at the back and front? The Clio Williams is a lot older, eh? I used to really like that Clio, that Williams Clio. So in 1919, inflation adjusted, 11 grand, average income was 1.7, so half a year's worth of... I mean, that's not too far off for a lot of people, right? The C6 Clio, or V6 Clio, they're the ones I was thinking of, right? Yours is the Mark 2.5, gotcha. 50 grand cheapest. I had one old car, the exhaust pipe was rusted through in places. Fixed it every time with a tin can and steel straps. A perfect seal, I'm sure, Alcario. You added about half a ton of weight to the vehicle before the end. I know they missed that message. I'm glad I went back and found it. Yeah, you can get a car for that. Okay. Alright, game, fine. Is anybody alright with me just logging out and logging back in? I think what happened is, he hasn't thrown all the car components out into the world. I think what's happened is, they all fell through the map or something. And there's like a queue for respawning, maybe. Because that's certainly what it feels like. Cheeky, can I message you? No, I cannot. It deletes. What, in private messages? Imagine Jawa sending cheeky nudes and not the rest of us. Hey, Sothan was saying something yesterday. Apparently Twitch are rolling out an AI modding thing. I'd gone to bed, Sothan, so I wasn't available to talk at the time, but I read it this morning. AI auto, like, not just auto mod based on a list of keywords, but AI auto mod. So apparently, the example he used was a streamer made their chat spam show tits or something as a joke, and a big chunk of them got their accounts, like, account-wide banned. This car, I hate it. Look at the state of it. Just look at it. Only a mother could love. Just doing random errands and jobs for a week until you naturally spawned everything back in would be ridiculous. Yeah, it would. Alright, let's do it then. I'm fine with it, if you guys are. One more. Was linking in Top Gear Ford Fiesta RS versus Renault Clio 182. Yeah, I bet he's watched it, Joe, or he can probably just use his memory in this instance. A lot of streamers are pretty pissed about it. I didn't catch any of that. I'll have to look into it. So is it server? Is it like platform wide now? See, I wouldn't know, right? How would we know if somebody typed something in here and just got completely deleted? We wouldn't be able to see until they like messages on Discord or something, right? Although, does it delete all the messages from previous as well? Would all the shit they'd written in chat just disappear? Yeah, well, now you say that does sound strange. Fiesta ST, yeah, because the RS is just the focus. I remember when they were called an XR2. I feel like the AI auto mod thing is probably a worthwhile thing to trial, but it's going to take its time. Want a funky confession? What if I said no to that question, Joe? What would you do? Say it anyway. Oh, shut up. Go for it, I'm only kidding. Right, I got no respawn this time. Let me do one more, but I have to be careful about... I don't want to be sat here in the middle of the night, do I? Let's bolt this back in. If you're wondering what's happening, by the way, I think I've had an issue where a bunch of my car parts have fallen through the map. Because every time I log back in, they respawn. What is this? Is that how much my car's dented? I would get to see Top Gear in 30-minute bites. Cut down so less interesting stuff. What? Because of broadcasting in your country or something, you mean? You'd see it on BBC World between the news. Lithuania, right? Have I got that right? Or is that Deviator? Every Wednesday evening at 11:30. So it is Lithuania. Weird. But I suppose it makes sense because that stuff gets sold. Oh, I hate this car. I love this car, but I hate this car. Is there a battery for Kelly if that's true? Is there one behind here? Alas, I don't think so. There's 2 jerry cans and some oil. In the car? Is there one? I think there's the amp. Kelly, the saviour as always. I don't know if it's flat though, it might be. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Yeah, it might not be charged. Good spot though. Okay, we found quite a lot of pieces. It's just the exhaust of the fuel tank. But do I even want to start without a fuel tank? No. I'm not pissing on it to test it. I could start the ignition just to check if the battery's got some charge in it though. Right, I need the 8, don't I? Where's my 8? Wait, is it putting stuff in... Is there a bumper in the car? I don't get... this whole respawning thing's got me confused. This car can't have any... This battery, sorry, it can't have any charge in it. It's been unplugged for ages and they decay over time, don't they? Oh, sorry, yeah, I need the bumper. True. And the back bumper as well, I think. Am I missing the back bumper? Yeah. Front and back. I assume they probably affect... No way this battery's got charge in it. Okay, we're piecing Giant Rat's life back together. Right, I need to take an inventory, don't I? Let me just... Okay, fucking to-do list. Let's be honest. All of it's fucking old and out of date. That's save it for the bodywork. Yep. Okay, good. What do I need? I need fuel tank, exhaust pipe, bumper times 2. The wings are on, the hood's on, the boot lid's on. Is that everything? Oh, the driver's seat. Because I can't get a date with the girl, with the nice lady, without it. Is there anything else? Have I got all the dials on the dash? Yeah, so everything's working on the interior. The amp's still in, the speakers are in. All 4 wheels. Apparently that was a priority at one point, Cats. Things have changed quite a bit since then. Alright, it's not actually going too bad. I'm assuming the pistons and everything are fucked inside there. But if we can at least get it started, the fact that we've got a battery here is good. I'll take this with me. Terrified of losing anything else. Do you think I should do one more reload before we leave? The sun's about to go down, and if I advance time by an hour... But then again, the sun sets really slowly in Finland, doesn't it? What do you reckon? One more save and reload. That'll get us to 10 PM when I'll drive home. Are we feeling daring? Me neither. Alright, let's do it. I've got food, I've got drink, I know where the van is. I'll just hope I've got enough daylight to be able to see when I get back in. But if we can get into the van, we can turn the lights on, and the van is, 180 away in the other direction. ASD, welcome to the stream. This is the most My Summer Car thing I've seen. It's stupid, right? I can sleep here, Cats. Yeah, that's true. I can eat, sleep, drink, and everything. So I might do that, and then... Yeah, you're right. Yeah, this is very My Summer Car. Having to sleep and reload to see if I can force objects that fell through the mat to reappear at the junkyard. I question why we play this every day. I just need to address something, actually, I suppose, because Sothan was talking earlier. He was worried about actual burnout. I am still very much loving this game, and I'm committed to beating it, and we will beat it. But it is fucking stressful and frustrating at times. But that doesn't mean that I'm burning it. Although it is fast becoming the game I have streamed the most on this channel. It has overtaken Skyrim. It has overtaken Grounded. It has overtaken Valheim. And it is now the second most streamed game on the channel. In its history. Okay, nothing is popping into existence since a couple of bits ago. I think I might come here and do this every day. But I don't think just repeating it is the answer. Agreed? So I think we go home. Let me drink. I like this tactic, actually. I should be utilising it a bit more, shouldn't I? What do you think? We'll leave the car here. I agree to nothing but sexing the GF. To be honest, Dougie, it was my blind insistence on continuing to go for the date that caused the rally crash, that fucked the car, that caused the windscreen to break, that caused all of my problems. So maybe I should pursue my romantic life when the time is right. And I have absolutely breezed past the midstream break without even fucking realising. Okay, the stream's going quite quick today, which I don't know whether that is a good thing or a bad thing. Let's have the radio on. Let's go for a quick break. Dougie's in charge. I will see you all on the other side. Rather than go straight home, maybe drive to the shit truck, sleep, and try and unflip it. Possibly, yeah. That's the kind of the two goals for today. I wouldn't mind the shit truck back on its wheels. Anyway, 2 minutes. Dougie's in charge.
Every time I hear him in charge, the only thing on my mind is doing something worthwhile with my power, such as mutiny. Butt plugs.
Hymnikö päätä ja vaivaako armoton kankkunen? Ei hätää. Ilokaasu Ojutkangas on avannut uuden klinikan Ouluun. Enää ei tarvitse matkustaa Helsinkiin asti, vaan apu löytyy Oulun upo-uudesta klinikasta, jossa ammattitaitoinen henkilökuntamme hoitavat suuremmatkin kakkuset alta aikayksikön. Tule Ojutkankaan klinikalle Ouluun. Iloinen mieli Ilokaasulla. Ojutkangas.
Chaz comes in to spam and gets immediately blasted by Kitten's song. Good work, Kitten. Even though she's not here, you love to see it. Chaz, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. Good morning. Every time I hear I'm in charge, the only thing on my mind is doing something worthwhile with my power, such as mutiny. I wish you would. Give me an afternoon off. Right, welcome back to the stream, everybody. Hello? Let's go home, shall we? I think it's about time. I've collected as many parts as I can find for the car, but not all of them. I don't know whether I go home now or go sleep over by the shit truck. I think I might go home, fill my water, and then eat, and then head back. How about that? It'll take a slight bit extra time, but I'd feel a bit more comfortable. First of all, everybody, what's in this can? The fuck it? What? Fucking hell. What's in this can? Ah! 6-4 says Diet Coke. For the record, that means the silver one. Chaz says cheese. What kind of cans do you have in your area? Okay. Car is still upside down. Vimsurf says Pepsi Max. The car is still relatively smashed up and stuck at the dump. I don't want... I want to come here as often as possible. But I tell you what I need to do. I need to go home and save these sausages and get another Keelue batch going before I sleep. That's probably sensible. Mindright, good morning. Says Tango Apple. Vimser says Pepsi Max. 6-4 Diet Coke. Chaz, cheese. Satan, Tango Tropical. It is tropical despite what the name says. Alright. If Paradise Punch is considered tropical, then I suppose Fizzy Orange doesn't actually say Fizzy Orange on it, does it? It just says, like, Orange Zero. If that's true, because I didn't claim yesterday's finesse, if that's true and Paradise Punch is tropical in disguise, then I am willing to retroactively give Mindright the points for yesterday. Is it actually though, Satan? Have you had a look? Is it like... Is it just their name for tropical? It did say in the description that it had tropical flavourings, but it said it was an orange and mango flavoured drink with tropical flavourings. Check your can you just opened. Look how confident he is. Crikey, here I am trying to meet him in the middle, meet him halfway, and broke a piece on the tropical debate, and he's sassing. Hang on, let me get off this road. I don't want to get clattered by cousin. Whoa, music's too loud. Fair enough. I was going over Southend Hill a bit too fast. And now the van's stuck. Marvellous. I know we're good. There's a tree. What was that noise? Nice driving tip. Thank you, Cheeky. At least I've got a place to sleep. That sounded like that was a jibe at Cheeky. Did you hear that? That sounded like I was calling Cheeky homeless or something. That's like, at least I've got a place to sleep, Cheeky, unlike you. No, rule number 1 of the internet, never admit you're wrong, no matter the evidence. My man, my man. Alright then. 6-4 says Diet Coke, Chaz says cheese, Vimsurf says Pepsi Max, Mindright says Tango Apple, Chaz says Tango Tropical, Cheeky says Cream Soda. The answer is... Prejudice live on the internet. 'Tis the season, apparently. The answer is... It's Pepsi. I can't fucking drive and do this at the same time. Vimsurf, congratulations. I'm just glad you won and Satan didn't with his sass. I'm going double caffeine. I feel like I needed it. Good work, Vimsurf. Your name will be entered into the Hall of Fame. If somebody's doing that. I'm not. Rule number 2 of the internet, if there is a Wikipedia article that confirms you're wrong, edit the article. Yeah. And call the person who wrote the original one a Nazi, and you're good. Truth solidified. I've seen you drive, you can't fucking drive regardless. I'm a little bit better with both hands on the controls than I am with one leg. while I'm holding up a can of fucking Pepsi Max to the camera, though. Even for me, that's a slight increase. Or a commie, yeah. Both sides. If your argument fails, resort to that. To either of those two, and you're sorted. Slops does it with his toes. Slops is a fine figure of a man. I'm just an idiot sat here with a broken car and a dead grandma and a girlfriend that hates me. And an upside-down shit truck. He's great at riding, though. He rides the bus. Why are you driving home to switch up and try and unshit the flip truck? Yes, I did a few more saves and loads, cats, and nothing came of it, so I'm driving home now to get a QU batch up and running, to refill my food and water, get all my stats sorted, sleep through the night, and then tomorrow I'm going to go back there first thing for one more check, see if anything's popped up, but I doubt it will have, because I haven't actually saved and loaded, but I've slept, so that might change things. I always assume that's like a break in things. And then we're going to go to the shit truck once I've checked to see if anything's popped back up. I might even tow the car a bit further back. I don't know. She ain't dead. Grandma? Or nice lady? Because as far as we can tell, no, nice lady actually guaranteed not dead. Thanks for reminding me, got to check when the game comes out. What game's that? Look, even though Grandma's lights are on, to the right, look. Pacific Drive. That's the game! That's the game that I said that Azzy mentioned the other day. I forgot to actually ask you, Azzy. We were talking about that before you entered the stream. Yeah, that looks interesting, that thing. The trailer looks good. I might have to look into that. Pacific Drive, that's it. There you go, for that conversation that I started 19 minutes ago and forgot to finish. It was Pacific Drive. Go look at the trailer for that game. It's very, very, very loosely related to this, but similar enough that it's caught my attention. It's like a mix between, which is the laziest way to talk about a new video game coming out, but it looks like a mix between Jalopy and Ghostbusters. There's two things that everybody was desperate to slam together. Trying to drink while driving with my thigh. We've all done it in real life, don't tell me we haven't. Mix between My Summer Car, Ghostbusters, Stranger Things and Life is Strange. I think it's more jalopy than My Summer Car, even though they share some DNA, because My Summer Car is a life simulator, isn't it? At heart, a survival life simulator. Whereas this thing looks more like The Long Drive and Jalopy and that kind of thing. I don't know why invoking Jalopy felt like the right move. Do we put the radio on? Do you think the loud song's finished? There we go. Speaking of Jalopy. Stranger Things, yeah, they should make a series 2 of that. I can't believe I'm entering the final hour of today's stream. I feel like all I've done is drive to the dump. Anybody for Japanese Drift Master? Is that what that kid was? Oh, we had a kid that came into the channel. I think he was from Switzerland and his English was really not that good. And he said he was like, we was trying, but he started saying that he's like a menace of Switzerland, and he went on this big tirade. And then at the end he said,
"Why am I still here? Must be Stockholm Syndrome."
Easy cream good morning. Yeah, he signed off by saying, like, Because we were like we were sort of kind of laughing at his struggles a little bit, or it was funny, and he was saying, "Oh, you're all haters. I'm off to go play some JDM. Bye," and then left. That's my only link to Japanese Driftmaster. Easy Green, good morning, though. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the 35 months. Off to go play some JDM, bye, and left Discord. It was a hell of a sign-off. Easy Green, I appreciate it very much. How are we this morning? Good. I think I'm going to be sleeping. Yeah, this is too much sleep to have in one go. I could brew a coffee, but it's probably not sensible. Let's just take the hit. Right, things haven't been going badly today. I'm going to say it. If we could continue down this positive path, I'd be very happy. But if... Please don't get woken up by the ghost of my grandma in the morning. I'm very, very hungry. And it is 10 a.m. Right, let's eat some sausages. Lovely. Let's drink. I've never actually woke up with a red bar before. That's interesting. Let's fill the water jugs up. Only 2. And that'll do me for the day. And then we'll get a Keelue batch going too, because I've got the... I slept without my fucking sausages are going to be spoiled. Shit. That's fine. JDM seems a really interesting game, judging from the demo at least. Is it out yet? Is it an actual... Just listen to this. So good. I'm going to get DMCA struck for it, but it's fine. I had a bridge. Oh, so it's got a playable demo at the moment. I had the bridge unload from right into my wheels. It's 10 out of 10. Yeah, you're right, Kelly. Right, let's fill these 2, and then we'll get the next Keelue batch going. No issues with the demo, no? Again, Easy Green, I appreciate the sub. As always. Right, these are just water for the journey. I've actually started doing this. Other than I can't drive, but I can't really blame the game for that. It's never stopped auguring golf. I need a shower, don't I, actually? If I stand over the Keelue and get showered, it'll add a little bit of kick to Sothan's afternoons. Right, what's in here? This is a big pile of shit, right? Okay, so this is the spare stuff for the car. This all wants to go in the van. Sugar into the Keelue. I don't want to press the button and have it go everywhere. I'd rather just do this and pick it up off the table. Appreciate being dominated. Come on. I need a shower, don't I? Let me have a shower first. Does this fill with the shower head? Yes. 2 birds, 1 stone. Smash it. Could also have a piss, but I don't need to go in there because Sothan will maybe die. Lovely. Right, I need to count this right. Everybody stay stone silent so I can concentrate. The amount of times I've panicked because I've not feel like I haven't counted this right. 1. Right.
Voi saatana!
1. Quiet.
1. 2.4.3.7.3.
Luckily, I don't understand the numbers. What the fuck? Did that one go in? Did I just put...
2.
I need to clip that. I need to clip it, and I need to clip it quick. No, I can't clip.
3.
Did that final one go in? I didn't get a chance to see. Oh. Hang on, I'm watching my own clip. Pepsi Max, mind right. Hang on, let me count. I've got to go back to the action read. Is this metagaming? 1. Right. Oh, shut up, Stubble. I think this is metagaming. Why does the chop counter say 0? So that's 1. 2. I'm watching a clip. 3. 4. No, it didn't. It didn't. It didn't. Yeah. Trim, thank you for the bits, you big distracted bitch. Bang. Lovely. Am I confident that was correct? No. Is it going to bubble? It is. This is a fine Keeley organisation we've got going here. There's no wonder Sothan's life's falling apart because he has some of the highest quality, cheap alcohol this side of the lake. By this side of the lake, I apparently mean the very middle because that's where we're situated. Trim, thank you for the bits. Get shit on. Who wants some brake fluid for lunch? I am Jawier Kilyu. That's what it's called. You may be familiar. Right, mosquito spray, cig, piss. Let's go back. It is easy green. I'm going to that at some point, but the car is still smashed up as well, which is the biggest problem currently. To put cigarettes in the bucket. That would be bad. I've got all these fucking... Why do I keep buying oil filters? No, that was the yeast cats. It looks similar. The packet's red for the yeast and blue for the cigarettes. Also, I didn't buy any, so there wouldn't have been any come out of the box. I bought 2 yeast for some reason. Ah, fuck it. We'll leave these here. I don't know why I took the oil filter particularly. Right, next job. This. I'll go check the dump, and if there's nothing there, we'll go straight to the shit truck. I can't get enough. One a day is not enough, I should say. Come on. Imagine if I get the car, most of the car components back together and get the shit truck back on its wheels at the end of today's stream. I can at least say that we had a good one. Dead girlfriend, no car, no job. It's enough to make a man walk into traffic. Dead grandmother as well, don't forget. Well, we're listing my faults. And the one person who I was hoping to call a friend smashed my car up and left it for dead. I've got hiccups now, I drank too much. Presumed dead. What, are you talking about Grandma? She's gone, Satan. We're going to have to learn to accept it. And that guy was never a friend, he was always a twat. That's fair. I did no such thing. You did kill my grandma, you know it. Oh, the fucking cable's all snarled up. They should make cables that controllers that don't need cables use some sort of like Bluetooth magic. That'd be so good. Everybody stretch. Right, homeward. Not homeward. Fucking to the dump. We'll go on the main road. I need to just... Speed is of the essence. Sorry, time is of the essence, so it's all about speed. I'm going to spend this entire week just trying to fix my life. Is this game really good or terrible? Well, thanks you two, yeah, brilliant. So thanks you three. can't work it out. Like, yeah. Definitely. I've never known a game be equal parts. That like everything that happens is equal parts brilliant and terrible. I was talking to Razor last night when we was in Sea of Thieves. The Dark Souls games have fucking nothing on My Summer Car. They are all designed to perfection. They are balanced. They are designed to be like paced in a way where the difficulty becomes an enjoyable loop. All of that. And if there is something that is seen to be too unfair or imbalanced or excessive, it gets removed and smoothed for the sake of the experience. This fucking game doesn't care at all. This game cranks every possible scenario up to far too high, and is not once does it say, maybe if we smash the car up and throw the bits all around the thing, that's a bit too much. It doesn't. It just does it, and it's proud of it. I fucking love this game. It doesn't give a fuck about being playable. It only cares about being My Summer Car, and you've got to respect it. Possibly, definitely. Dude Nez, welcome to the stream. How are things across the pond? Is it Friday? Punch it. Which should we respond to first? Dude Nez, good morning. Mandog, welcome to the stream. I just broke my engine block. Time for a full rebuild. Congratulations. That is another 20 hours of My Summer Car. I don't respect anyone. I mean, good. That's a mutual thing with the universe, right? If you're not going to get it, there's no point in giving it out. What's that in the field? That's just bushes and stuff. Are we clear to pull out? We are. Good. Right, quick check, and if it's not there, we'll drive all the way to the shit truck and we'll just spend the rest of the stream trying to get it flipped back up. Welcome to the new followers. How are we? I don't have alerts on for the sake of not calling out lurkers, but I see you. I just want to be happy. But My Summer Car seems really hell-bent on standing in my way. Also, Trim, them bales on the left. I'll get to that. Because I found out accidentally that there is more to the bales job than initially meets the eye. Turns out Trim's a massive sex pest. Who would have seen that coming? Hey, what's going on here? The bus has stopped. It might be so then, yeah. Oh, there's been a bump. Trim, stop dabbing. This is not a dab moment. Where you get some plot. I think it might be. Because somebody accidentally let something slip the other week that it's not just a case of A to B. Yeah, exactly. Seems to be more to every activity, yeah. I'm worried there's more to the Grandma storyline than just the church thing too. I'm concerned. But the Bales is on the list, the computer's on the list, the rally's on the list, the girlfriend's on the list. It's all on the list. Surely the credits is in there somewhere. If you know where the credits are in this game, if you know anything about this game that might help us, please don't tell us. We're working this all out nice and blind. Forgot to say that today. I just don't want to do it though, because I tried it once, hated it, and swore it off. Some of my financial situation has changed. Can I have my bits back? I see you looking at that 10k bit badge, dude Nez. Unfortunately not. I've already spent them. On cheap thrills. And subbing to the Soken. My financial situation has changed. What did you go to prison for, dude Nez? Was it pure freestyle comedy? let's say you ever see the credits. Would you want to learn about stuff we were all speculating about, or might even know, or would you rather stay ignorant in case you ever replay it? The trouble is well, maybe not the credits, but if I ever, like...
Stretch, you silly human.
I'm stretching. Because I don't know if the credits might come before we've finished our to-do list, and if that's true, we're going back in until all our goals are met. But yeah, maybe. Once I've put the game down properly, we'll maybe look into the things that are possible. I've said that with every game, and people very rarely actually... We very rarely have those discussions, but yeah, maybe. With my winter car being somewhere on the horizon. Where am I going? Yeah, you're right. I was supposed to be pulling off there, wasn't I? And in my mind, I'm going to town. Easy Green, thank you for the bits. We'll pull over, turn around here. I'd have got to town, pulled up at the gas station. I'd have probably filled up and bought an entire load of grocery shopping before I realised that I'd made that mistake. Luckily, we didn't go too far past. Is Gwynblade on the bus? We're going to have to be quick. He wasn't. I don't think anybody was on that bus. Prices have gone up, you see. I can't believe my initial thought yesterday was to check every single part of the woods. Do you know why I wanted to check that? I was doing it in an FCI sense. Being like, oh, he's smashed the car up and thrown it away or something, or left it somewhere. That was like the FCI explanation, but in my mind, I figured it had bugged. And it had just gone like, bang, and flown up in the air somewhere and landed, like a physics issue. So I was checking everywhere in the local area, given what happened to the engine the other day. You know, the dump is always, I suppose, the natural place. Do you know what? It might actually be the case that he doesn't take it to the dump and smash it up. It might have taken some damage, because he did leave me the note that said, suck a long shit, or whatever it said. It might actually have smashed it up where it lay, but it fell through the map, and that's why when it respawned, it just went poof like that, and parts of it flew all over the place, because they're all around .000, aren't they? Pretty sure it's possible to get shot driving on the sports field. Yeah, given that we got already been shot at once, I believe it. Right, I'm only here for a quick check to make sure that nothing's respawned on .000, as it's called. If we see anything on the paths and things, I'd be very happy. My fuel tank would be nice, game, please. Nothing. One save and reload? Should we have one? Yeah, let's have one while we're here. My car has been slowly respawning back to life piece by piece in this area. I'm not quite sure what happens. The FCI explanation is that the car fell through the map. Is that the Alcarion took it here, but I am starting to suspect that it fell through the map at some point. Right, let me power drag this. In fact, let's just throw that bit away, that's fine. Right, I'm just going to save and come back in. It's not .0, it's gamed. True. I think we have an FCI explanation for it, and we have a bug issue, don't we? Because I can't confirm whether he's actually smashed my car up and left it in the dump, can I? We can only speculate. I know some of you know, but don't tell us if you do. Give me a second. We're just logging out. The game has been reloaded over 5 times, which causes a... Oh dear, okay. Alright, fine. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quit out entirely. I'm going to come back in. Have you checked his shop for bits and bobs? I haven't, no. Fucking hell. Imagine having issues with the game's physics. Fucking shock horror that that's a possibility. May cause issues. It's probably for the best that I quit out. I wonder how reloading the game affects the physics. True. Could say it already has, yeah. I've checked around Mindright, yeah, there's nothing there. I did a full circle when I first picked the car up. There was a pile of crap. I think the old muffler that was in the back of the car was there. It's a nice fail-safe. Yeah, that pop-up message was just a bit of self-awareness, right? That's what you get for save. Yeah, for save scumming. Usually save scumming is when somebody reloads a save to go back in time, not an hour forward. Even my summer car can't get save scumming right. Alright, did anything respawn? Doesn't seem so. Alright. That's confirmed it, at least. Got issues with IRL physics. Yeah, it's a sign of age. And lack of use. Happens to us all. Shall I climb the light pole while I wait for the glow plugs? I've spent half my fucking stream today waiting for the engine to warm up. If you've not seen this before, I was joking about climbing this lamppost because it's got a bend on it. Okay. Do that nice and count. Thankfully we fixed it so the game's physics aren't terrible. I don't think so, Scotty, no. Right, the muffler was up there prehistorically, I was going to say. Cousin's out there doing his goods. Can't see anything else that's respawned. Anything? Anybody spot anything? My summer car just refuses to be a normal video game, even with save scum. Bit of orange down there where the car was at first. Over here. I mean, I hope that's true. It might be just a bit of the junk texture that's stretched over a little bit. In this direction, mind, right, yeah? Is it this? It's worth a check, though, because this obviously seems to be a place where things respawn as well. No, we're going to need one fender anyway, don't we? But it looks like I'm not getting my exhaust back. I wonder if Alcarion sells... But I don't think he does. Sells replacement exhaust pipes. Because that's the racing bastard. There's a lot of orange detritus around here. Goodness. Saying that, the Greens won golf on Friday. First time they've won golf all year. Cellist and Cats alone managed to beat 5 oranges. Or 4 or 5. The texture at the corner you walk to looks different where it meets the grass, true. Greens also won the last 2 years, what's up? Through cheating. I heard the Greens know the guy that sorts all the scores and points out. Which sounds fishy. I've left the fucking thing to warm up now. Now it won't start. Okay, never mind. Lovely. Right, let's go flip the shit truck, shall we? Let's have Phil and FM on. Of course it's cheating. How else would you explain it? Is anything missing that we don't know if it's... the fuel tank cats, yeah. I've got a backup exhaust pipe, but not a fuel tank, and I don't know about the fender. What a banger. Oh, I was going to go that way then, but I learnt my lesson this week. Or Thursday, whatever that was. We don't listen to Finland FM enough. Usually because every time I commit to it, the fucking talk show comes on. Check the roadways just in case anything's respawned, but I can't imagine it has. I'd be very happy if it would. Cheating is pretending I'm British in order to convince a drunk Swiftie that I'm the class leader material at level 44. You say that, you were the highest level in the guild at that time. If not you, then who? I'm worried about the exhaust pipe because the last time I lost it, it was just a tiny little bit of silver pixels sticking out like a Pringles can.
When you said exhaust pipe, it made me think of sex, and that made me happy because it's what mums and dads do when they're not arguing. Can he come and stay at your house? I'm so lonely.
Gwynblade, don't be so mature and distinguished. I'm not sure when I was the highest level, but I was one of the highest. Ironically, I was the second warlock to reach 60, if I recall correctly. That sounds like you. Maybe you shouldn't lose it then. I'm doing very well over here. The game, however, has other ideas about what a good afternoon constitutes. Fucking good. Right, let's go get this shit truck tipped up. I've got 40 minutes. Easy. I've just got to get there without forgetting to turn off. Imagine not listening to these bangers more often. Please don't get hit. I'm going to get screwed pulling out like this. It's just the way to do it on controller because I can't look left and right. Actually, Rooster linked me a mod for that, but I've not looked into it yet. However, there is rumours of some quite heavy snowfall coming up in Pereavi next week. Given that it's December, of course. I'm going back over one of my foundational mathematics books for a book that delves into pretty deep into something called Zermelo-Fraenkel theory. Fraenkel? Hang on, what is this fucking game? Set theory. It sure is odd to begin with layman definitions for what fractions and addition is. I mean, you've got to start somewhere, right? And then go up to 250 mile an hour. Yeah, the acceleration might cause people to get a bit of whiplash, so then you're probably right. Do you know what I might do? Because I'm no longer rallying, I might switch from the controller to back to mouse and keyboard. Because mouse and keyboard's good for just general driving, but I had the controller set up because we was sort of... Because we was progressing towards the rally, but the rally seems like a distant future thing all of a sudden. Does a set of all sets contain itself? Yes. Simple question. Next. Yeah, that's another thing that's made me want to play Paul. A Joy Toki. That's a staple software, good shit. For what, sorry? Cats? Oh, Joy to Key. Yeah, I mean, with an Xbox 360 controller, you don't need to bind anything to anything on Steam or Microsoft or anything like that. But the issue is it's mouse movement to the joystick that's the one. It's the mod I talked about. That's what Rooster linked. I don't know if that's the one. But he linked something like that. It might be. It probably is Cats, yeah. Ling Ling, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. My life came apart even further yesterday, so while I'm waiting for the car parts to respawn, I'm off to go flip the shit truck back up. We're saving the playthrough, it's happening. What's the fastest way? Probably come off here, right? As long as Cousin's not in play, I should be fine. Hey, my life as well. Congratulations to us all. My summer car has a lasting effect on everybody's futures. A lasting, damaging effect. So much driving. Press 1 if you're excited to watch me rub a couch on a shit truck for the afternoon. Because that's what the next 35 minutes of my life is going to look like. Unless I can get it flipped over immediately, that would be beautiful. Russell's Paradox is pretty hot. Is it an African grey or is it more of a budgie? He got cancelled. Vimsurf, good man. At least there's you. Even if everybody else doesn't fancy it. Fucking talk show always comes on. Fuck this talk show. Uda. Initial Zero, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. If I told you my summer car life had fallen apart, would you believe me? Thank you for the raid. Gina, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you for... welcome in, everybody. Was you playing My Summer Car? I can only assume. Initial wanted me to tell you he is a shitbag because he's going to run away and walk his dog. Real life chores instead of doing chores in 90s Finland, imagine. My Summer what? I've never heard of it. I'm jealous. Thank you for the raid, I appreciate it. Everybody make sure you're following Initial Zero. I assume there's higher quality My Summer Car on there. Murph, welcome to the stream as well. Hello everybody. Yeah, this is a blind playthrough, so I'm not allowed any help. Which often leads to situations such as this one. I'm assuming Mandog is familiar with ZFC because it's one of the more common ways of disproving the axiom of choice. It is so thin, yeah. Sorry, it's also in Portal 2. Welcome in, everybody. I appreciate it. Welcome to all the new followers as well. Thank you very much. My Summer Car viewers don't like to help people. Well, here's the situation that that is seemingly helpless. Cardi, the Pigman Man, welcome to the stream as well. Welcome back, everybody. Look at this shit here. Also, Gina, in the My Summer Car Twitch clips video, the transition with the Sonic music from clip to clip. Chef's kiss. Amazing work. That was. I didn't even realise it happened at first. Good work. Everybody make sure you watch that video, by the way. Linked it enough. I do have to be a shitbag and go walk the dog. Roger that. I know that when you raid somebody because you have to go and then all of a sudden you're like, bye. It's one of the downsides of raiding. I appreciate that, thank you very much. I have not Cardi. So, I didn't take the Ferndale back in time, which meant my car got smashed up, sent to the dump, upside down, pieces everywhere. And I don't really know how the whole thing works, so if you do, please don't help us with it. But my car parts have been slowly respawning. So I'm just kind of sitting at the dump and watching car parts respawn. That's my life currently, as well as this. Thank you for the raid, though. Welcome to all the new followers. I appreciate it. Cardi, good afternoon. Right. I've got 25 minutes to write the shit truck. Yeah, everybody make sure you follow Initial Zero. Click the name, give them a follow. I'm going to do exactly the same. Now I found out you can actually do that. Pretty good. It's good to see everybody. Something Barbaric, welcome to the stream as well, if I didn't catch you. Welcome back. Yeah, that was a good one. Right. This is the biggest physics object I've found to tackle this situation. Of course, if there is a better one, I'm not allowed to know about it. Only last week I managed to flip this over in minutes with this couch. Just everybody just pray. Let's just buy some a car. You've screwed me so much in the last 2 streams. Can we just... You can easy green, yeah. In fact, this music's inspirational. Let me put it on in the shit truck. This is a situation where it tips over and kills me, isn't it? If you're wondering how I got it in this situation, I thought I'd take a shortcut. Oh wait, the radio's up here, isn't it? If it still fucking works.
Haista vittu.
How did you flip the truck? It's so stable, isn't it? Famously so. Alright, this is the way. Death would be merciful. Well, given the fact that every car component was spread out in a random direction over the course of in like a sort of mile radius around the dump, I strongly considered just walking into traffic yesterday. Simply do what you did to flip it, but in reverse. Shake, that's genius. Shake, welcome to the stream. Good to see your true love again. What, grandma? Was the dumbest move in my summer car history. I can push with this, can't it? Right, let's have a look. If I can get that side down into the ditch, or the other side down into the ditch, that might be the solution. But this doesn't seem to be pushing like it was last week. I mean, it is stable now. There we go, it's pushing. It's wobbling slightly. This is really locked in. How many times have you flipped the shit truck on its side and back now? This is the 3rd. In tennis, you'd call it an unforced error. You definitely flipped it on its side more than 3 times. 3, so then. Unless you can remember one I can't. There was the one where I got fined for emptying it, which was out near in the southeast. There was the one on the main road before, and now this one. I flipped it over, actually, and died. I've not flipped it back onto it. What's that? It's the leaflets, isn't it? I was going to say, so many people coming in to watch this scintillating My Summer Car content. But this is pretty much My Summer Car for everybody, right? More destruction. I'm going to say this is peak. Yeah, this is about as good as it gets. So, my character's situation currently is dead grandma, girlfriend who hates me, smashed up car, and shit truck upside down. And I paid for this. They watch your VODs in finished. A blast from the past. A rural voice to go with the rural setting. Right, we're getting movement now. It's back into the bottom. If I could sort of wobble it up one side a little, then I can tip it back. I just want that big flip, you know, the one. Which only ever happens when you're just driving the thing normally. Just imagine, right? Let's just sit and think. Imagine that flip, that moment in My Summer Car where you just hear a loud crunching sound and the vehicle just goes into the distance, right? Just visualise that. Cosmic ordering or whatever Noel Edmonds called it. That's what we're going to experiment with here. It just all comes with rubbing A couch on a sewerage truck. I think pushing is probably better than going for the flip, despite my big speech. But I don't know if pushing it out there would be any easier, because this is a really steep part of the landscape. Oh, I wish I had a dog to walk. It's fine. Not that you'd use it, but I wonder if anybody made a mod that's useful for unflipping shit in an FCI way. Yeah, maybe. The editor just does it anyway, but... Come on. Oh, there's... I thought that was the big flip then. We're definitely moving it. Okay, this is what we need. This is the biggest movement. Garden Gaming GG, welcome to the stream. I appreciate the advice, but I'm not allowed to take it, unfortunately. These lot want to see me play completely blind. Also, I can't afford the fine. If I can just get it to flip while it's full, which isn't out of the... Here we go. Which isn't out of the realm of possibility, then I could save myself a £5,000 fine. God, mind, she's been a right cunt. What, you're a dog? This is what I say every morning. So you use less fuel on your commute. Come on, flip you. Imagine that. Don't accidentally sleep in it. Right, let's reevaluate. I've done enough rubbing. I still think there's a theory in jumping on top and pushing the wheels from side to side. But it's never proven correct. See, this is it, look. Okay. So I think it's a case of going like this and then releasing. And the further we get it up on that side... Flip it right into the trailer like in the video. Right, pick it up. Yeah, we're getting closer. Yeah, I don't know what you could actually get in an FCI way, Cats. But then is it in the spirit of My Summer Car to use it? Come on. If I just shimmy it up the hill, then maybe pushing it back down in the hill will help us. This is an exercise in denial. In fact, that should be the tagline for My Summer Car, right? Just give the tractor a bit more beef. I bet there's a... Hello?
Perkele!
This is a necessary evil. On the way to the credits. Hey Subs, how do you feel about your purchase? Ah! Okay, wait, breathe. Right, take a minute. And let me just make sure things aren't falling apart. Wait, what are you saying, Cats? Just got back again, which means something's wrong. What's happened this time? No, we're good. We're getting it sorted then. So I've got these. I've got these wheels slightly higher up the No, in Discord, Cats. I was saying what you're saying in Discord. Yeah, yeast. I tapped out quick to check something. And saw you saying, but it was the yeast discussion. So maybe if I push this back now, across in the other direction, right? If I can skid it up like this, look. Oh, there's a fucking tree in the way. This is actually really good for pushing. Remember when I reloaded the game because it warned me about physics problems, and then we find ourselves here. If it 2 million messages hit in Discord, now we're only at... Olga just started it like 500,000 early or something. He's getting a head start on it. Not that he's Cerbertron, of course. Is this the chaos that we're looking for? It is. Yeah, we're a good ways off yet, Sotha. Couple of shit bucket pyramids and we'll be laughing. This is it. I think I'm confident. I've been confident once before and Grandma died, so... Is that hit a tree on this side? Come on. Come on. Hunger and thirst is getting problem. What time is it? Fanning about until 7 PM trying to fix my torrid life situation. Okay, so now that's up there. Is it Cats? Okay, Olga's got plenty of time then, yeah. Right, no. No. Got to flip his shit. Desperate. Absolutely desperate. Every now and again you just get the good push. I don't know which back wheels. It doesn't seem to work from the back, only the front. Them trees aren't actually an issue, I don't think. They're part of the sort of non-physics trees. I just need the big flip now, don't I? Give me the big flip. Come on. Not the big flip from the basilisks in the Shimmering Flats. It's fine. It's fine.
We need to...
No wonder stress has got up so high. I feel like it's about to give. You'd think lengthways would help. Creeping up on 1.6 million. What? It's dancing. Come on. Trouble is, it's gone up the hill in the other direction now, hasn't it? What's happening? Is this thing going to kill me? What time have I got left? 40 minutes. And I've got 15 minutes. And then I have to go back and end the stream. Just do the big flip. Just for crying out loud. Just for the love of Finland. Deep breaths. No, it's fine. Let's just watch as he tips in. I am worried that with stuff like this happening, it's just going to go like that. Off over the tree line and just hear a big sploosh in the distance as it lands in an unrecoverable depth in the fucking lake. Or off the map entirely. Don't flip that way. See, this is the issue with this thing. Like, the bulk of the physics objects that cause the most movement are on the end that it's very difficult to get it back. I wonder if the devs watch these sometimes and just laugh. Yeah, that's probably what the Shadow Doomhaus are all My Summer Car developers. But that's what I respect about My Summer Car the most, is there's absolutely no there's no desire to make it more playable. It's like it just insists on being My Summer Car forever. Unashamedly so. At least if it drops off the map, it'll probably end up at the dump, in bits, upside down, and wedged. Yeah, he actually wants the opposite, yeah. If it was playable, I wouldn't play. I think what we just had with the mechanic, just leaving the car for dead and smashing it up and spreading all the pieces around the map, that would never get through playtesting in a normal company. But I don't want it to be a normal game, like you say. This is part of it. I was having this discussion earlier. Like, the Souls games are held up as examples of, like, games that are more challenging, right? But they are very well balanced, carefully crafted, like, perfectly paced, achievable video games wrapped in, like, a nice AAA package that are actively designed to be beaten as opposed to, well, this. The Souls games have got fucking nothing on this. This was made for pain, yeah, exactly. That was made for challenge, this is made for pain. As we can see. Didn't I have another... I had some more water, I think. Oh, dear. Oh, God. I'm taking on liquids, I'm leaking liquids. Chugging a 1.5 litre juice and thirst is still at 90%. I ate some chips straight after it, cats. What the fuck? Is the shit truck doing its own, working on itself? There's still one in the footwell. Oh yeah, you're right, yeah. Can I...
Mitä helvettiä?
There's a fucking storm coming now as well. I'm going to get struck by lightning while I'm trying to... That's empty. Is this one full? Oh, there we go. Satan's possessing the poop truck. Is that true, Dark? Okay. Turns out I can't say your name, Satan, while drinking. No wonder Southern drinks 20 a day. The last resort tactic, reload 20 times and let the physics glitches fight itself. And fight them between themselves. Come on, terrible My Summer Car physics, you can sort this out between you. Just pile as many physics objects as possible under the shit truck and just let My Summer Car's chaos sort it out between themselves. Alright, this is not ideal, is it? I don't want to turn it around so much that it gets wedged. But it's moving by itself now. Oh, it was the poo pipe. It's fine, it was the poo pipe. I had a noise I didn't recognise. My Summer Car's conditioned me so much that I heard a noise that was out of context. And for some reason thought I'd been hit by cousin. I'm nowhere near the road. And I'm just so scared. Right, what time have I got left? 10 minutes. Or 5, because I need to drive home for the end of the stream. I could save at Alkira. No. Yeah? Save at Alkirions instead? because it's just up the road, and then it means I get an extra few minutes on this scintillating content. Come on! I think it is just a case of, like, tactically rubbing against it now. Or maybe pushing it until it's up the hill at this side. One tiny decision has led to all this. So push from the front, because the front seems to move a lot easier. Is it actually moving? Okay, this is terrible. Push. Push.
No mitä helvettiä?
Nate is on fire. Welcome back. It's too much. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. How are we? Okay, that is very easy. If only the opposite was very easy. This seems to give the biggest movement. I don't want the couch to clip inside because we lost the mini bike once trying to write this shit. And the sofa clipped inside and just disappeared. To .000 it went.
Just in, the must-have accessory for everyone in this godforsaken country, the anti-wasp car freshener. One whiff of this and those pesky wasps will steer clear of exactly your Satsuma. Swap the buzz for a breeze with anti-wasp.
Shut up, Sothan. In more ways than one. You have such a hard time, your fucking badge fell off. Alright, if this flips over, I'm going to be so happy. Your founder's badge disappear after resubbing like 2 days ago. I think it does every now and again. Every once in a while, somebody types a message and Twitch just completely forgets their display setup thing. Can you throw the couch, like spin and let go? Cats, you've been like this?
Saatana!
Right, there's a storm coming in. I should probably get ready to go and save, shouldn't I? Tomorrow, though, this thing is getting flipped upside down if it kills me. Miss Trunchbull, it says. To be honest, I think you were doing something when you talked about when you talked about walking on top. Steady, 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 steady. I'll try that tomorrow. Hopefully I've forgotten. Alright. Ah, fuck it. In for a penny.
Saatana!
It's all good. It's fine. It's fine. We're all having a good time. Have you tried playing in traffic? I'm considering it. It worked for Martin. He got out of the painful torment situation he was in at the time. Another successful stream as a viewer. Well, it seems my summer car viewers are mostly interested in Schadenfreude, so I can imagine this one's been a belter. In honesty, things haven't gone any worse, have they? Really? We've got most of the car pieces. They're all slowly respawning. So just haven't got the shit truck back up on its wheels. Again, garden gaming. Just yeah, I ain't allowed any. I assume you played this game before, right? Was climbing into the poo truck. Was climbing into the poo truck. The space launch happened, and a truck launched about a kilometre away. It took 2 days to find it. I kind of want that though. I'd like any movement. I'd accept. I appreciate garden gaming. Yeah, these lot want me to suffer. I've never flipped it, to be honest. This seems miserable. Well, I'm about 300 and nearly 400 hours into this playthrough, and I'm still trying to beat the game for the first time. Oh, it was on its side. I bet it was. How was this thing not rolled? It doesn't seem like that's possible, sort of, but I don't know. You should see the last 146 streams of this. They're all miserable. It's great. Still yet to compete in the rally. Right, I give up. That'll do for today. 55 is about to be called on the clock, but I need to get back in the van. I need to head over to the place where I plan to save. I've not even attended the rally, yeah. Well, I mean, we've watched it go by, and I've had tons of progress destroyed by the rally. But as far as actually showing up and competing, not as much. But that is going to be it for today, everybody. I appreciate everybody stopping by for some reason. But I think we head in tomorrow's stream in a slightly better position, because we've got QU Brewing, we've got the car pretty much all put together, we've got what else? The bits are all respawning. We should have a car that we're close to the rally, let's be honest. Yeah, and we're at least committing to writing the shit truck. Girlfriend's alive, that's true. The list of things that have gone well today is quite short, but you take victories when you can get them in this game. But that's going to be it. Let me head over to the save point, and then I suppose we'll start tomorrow. And there's the fucking moose. Ah, fuck me. It's fine. It's fine. It's not raining. It's not raining. It's still not raining. Let's go home. And by home, I'm into the biggest villain in the game's house. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate the raids, the hosts, and everything. Welcome to all the new followers. I'll see everybody tomorrow, as I do every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, for what is turning out to be one of the most torturous playthroughs in Doomhaus history. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I'll carry on with the overtake, imagine. Tags like in shambles. Thank you, Van. You've not fallen over today. Thank you, Ferndale. I've not had to use you today.
Saat kyllä yks kyrvän syylä.
Well, that is it. Good shit. There it is. Alright. Let's get out of here. On the enjoyment scale, did that even peak? Did that even... Was there anything worth watching in that whole 3 hours? I agree. No. If the shit truck gets righted, though, tomorrow, then all of a sudden we've got only one concern, and that is trying to find the fuel tank and the exhaust pipe. The bus did crash. That was fun. I love watching you suffer. Alright, I will see you all tomorrow. I appreciate everybody being here. You're all very generous with your time. But for now, thank you for the support. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. But fuck off and leave me alone. Because this game has taken everything out. I'm not sure I've learned to only watch you through the peripherals. Otherwise, I feel a bit lackluster for the rest of the day. So I thought that's the best review we've ever received. Fuck. Alright, however, if you are in the Doomhaus Discord, and only if, stick around, because we'll play a double moose round of marbles. Dear. As you all know, if you join the Doomhaus Discord, which is linked down below, you get randomly assigned a colour. The greens and the oranges of the Doomhaus Discord, which is, as I say, randomly assigned when you join, compete at the end of every stream to determine which team takes the point. If you are a green or an orange of the Doomhaus Discord, then we don't have a great deal of months left, or marbles left, for you to get into the final week running. If, however, you are in the Doomhaus Discord and you would like to compete in today's marbles, you must simply type the password. If you type the password and you are in at the Doomhaus Discord, I will give you a marble. And if your marble wins, you get the golden name in Discord, the person of the century of the day title, and your name on the leaderboard in the pins. If you'd like to join in for today and you're in the Doomhaus Discord, the password is Moose. Go. I found here for a Moose marbles and I'm going to win it, says Kelly. That's the spirit. Kelly's first points on Moose Day. Can you imagine? Right, we have Kelly for the greens. We've got Scotty for the greens. 6-4 for the greens. Southern for the greens. Tagslack for the oranges. Mina for the oranges. Azzy for the oranges. Lundius, welcome to the stream, for the greens. Easy Green for the greens. Who won yesterday? Satan for the oranges. Shake for the oranges. Manrat for the oranges. Alkirion for the oranges. Nate, you're in the Discord, right? I seem to think you are, but I can't remember if you're actually named Nate. If you are, say something so we can see what colour you was assigned. Maybe not, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is a Discord competition, but you are more than welcome. The link is down below. Cardi for the greens. Cats for the greens. Chaz for the greens. Now you're all good. Yeah, this is the two teams in Discord competing. Gwynblade for the greens. Trim for the greens. Right. 19 marbles into the race, everybody. 18. First person to pick up is 1 typical go. We've got Kelly, Scotty, 6-4, Sothan, Tagslack, Mina, Azzy, Lundios, Easy Green, Satan, Shake, Mindray, Alkirion, Cardi, Cat, Chaz, Gwynblade, and Trim. It was actually a green. Is that 7 oranges and 11 greens? For fuck's sake. Scotty says 6. It's community map day. This might be terrible. Brace yourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 presses gets us to abstract higher race. 17 marbles into the race. Kelly, it's a quiet marbles day. And it's Moose Day, everybody. So the winner, because we saw the moose in my summer car, the winner gets 2 points instead of 1. This means Alkirion could leapfrog Tagslack and take first place. Or Tagslack could go 3 points clear. Or, let me just confirm this. What if Lundios or Mina or Santa won? Pins open in Discord, you son of a... You're right. If Mina, Santa, Lundios or Gwynblade win, they could tie Tagslack at the top of the league. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. 2 points to the victor. Ace Full Lover King's Abstract Higher Race is the leader, and we're going 3, 2, 1. Press 1 if you're winning 2 points. Kelly, however, could get first 2 points in one go. I feel a 6-4 win. Oh, is this a really bad level? Press 1 to just quit out of this one and play on a good one. 6-4 says do it. If it gets 5, I'll do it. Alkarion says do it. If Tagslack wins, he'll be really... If Tagslack wins, I think he can start writing the name on the mug. It's gay and complicated. Cat says 1. Am I winning? I mean... It's hard to tell, and that's the problem. Fuck it, we'll stick with it. We'll stick with it. I think it's going to converge in a second. Kelly in the lead on this side. Sothan, Mina, Azzy, Gwynblade, and Cardi. I rescind it. It only got 4. I'm quitting. We're just going to keep going. Oh, God. Gwynblade's down early, though. If Gwynblade gets a knock, he could go for team shortest delivery distance. Sothan, however, is down here early. It looks like this is how we're going to see our winner. Alkarion in third. 6-4 in second. Sothan for the greens in first place. We've just got past the first annoying bit, and it's... Alkarion's in the lead for the oranges. Alkarion to leapfrog Tagslack and take first place heading into December. Alkarion fall off, says Tagslack. Oh, the drama. Lundios is in second. Gwynblade's here as well. Lundios and Gwynblade tie you at the top of the league. All of these three damage your lead, but Alkarion undoubtedly damages it the most. Oh, it's all going to change. 6-4 Gwynblade and Lundios. Gwynblade or Lundios could tie Tagslack in first, but if Alkarion wins... Ooh, Tagslack, how are you feeling? Talk to me. There's a lot of level left. There's some bullshit, but I don't know how much. It still says mind right... Oh, it's because they're up there. This is tight. That's 5. No, I've revoked it. I revoked it myself long before. Okay, now we know who's in the lead. Lundios, 6-4, Gwynblade, and Alkarion. There is something down there, but I don't know what. This feels like an Alkarion win to me. The drama! Tagslack's been in the lead this whole time. Since pretty much... April? March, maybe? Wait, this thing might screw Alkarion. It depends how well he hits it. It didn't screw him at all. 6-4's right behind in second place. Lundios in third. It screwed these two, though. Oh! Alkarion doesn't hit enough trouble, and Alkarion has won the Moose round, overtaking Tagslack with only a month left to go. Alkarion is now top of the league. Can that figure taken Alkarion out? Apparently not. 6-4 second, Sothan third, Cardi fourth, and Chaz fifth. Oh, the drama. Kat said Alkarion's going to go for the overtake, and look what happened.
Muhahahahaha.
53 points to the oranges. I'm editing it on the fly. That is wild. Tagslack is leapfrogged by Alkarion on the Moose round. The Moose, by the way, that we saw in the last sort of 60 seconds of the stream. Oh, the drama. I can't cope with it. Alkarion, thank you for the bits. Tagslack, talk to us. That is wild. You're going to let him win after what he did to your cat? That's true. After everything he's done to me this week. And then he goes and... I'm going to have to... By the way, Tagslack lives about 100 miles to the south. Alkarion lives about 3,600 miles to the east. To the west. Fucking shipping costs alone. God damn it. I demand a recount, says Tagslack. Alright, that is going to do it for today. Let's get out of here, shall we? Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, everybody. That is it. Your person of the century of the day is Alkarion for the Oranges, giving him a top of the league spot going into December. Team scores sit at 253 to 179, and there'll be another marbles tomorrow, hopefully for 1 point. Scores are in the pins if you'd like to keep up on who has what. It has just been updated. Was that a good stream? I think it was, actually. We got a lot done. And we're working on writing the shit truck, but it's going to take some effort. However, thank you all for being here today. Thank you for the bits, the support, the hosts, the raids, and everything, as always. I need to run off pretty quick because I'm due in Dire Mall to get buffs for this evening. But without further ado, I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow for more My Summer Card. The 7 days sign up is in Discord if you fancy it. But we're off to go raid Chaz. Everybody, click Chaz's name, give him a follow. If you haven't already. But for now, I'm going to sneak off. I think Chaz is watching some TV. Actually, that's maybe not the best idea. I just realised. Alcarion, run our way! I love you all, thank you all. We're heading over to Alcarion. Everybody go follow Chaz if you haven't already. But we're heading over to you instead, Alcarion. I just realised what Chaz is doing. Fuck. Right, I love you all. I'm getting out of here. You're all very beautiful, but could somebody think of a final word as I say Alcarion? Cats. Tag Slack. Mindright. Cats. Mina. Kelly. Easy Green. Cats. Mina. Cats. 6-4. Nate. Cats. Scotty. Gwynblade. Cardi and Cats. I love you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. But for now, the final word from Alcarion, given everything that's happened to him today, is oh shite.